What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another podcast with Around the Post.
What number are we at?
10.
We're at the big 1-0.
Big 1-0.
After this, I cannot do this with my hands anymore. I don't have 11 fingers.
And then I'll start putting my fingers.
Hey, there you go.
With it. There you go.
Boom. Yeah.
So
We got
welcome
20
back,
then.
everybody. Welcome back to episode number 10. Super excited to have you guys
Let's
here.
go.
As you guys can clearly see, it is almost Christmas. So that is why I am having the colors as green and red. Very festive, very festive.
Roman's got a Christmas onesie on. Where the heck did you even get that?
This is actually Fabletics.
You're kidding me.
This is Fabletics. 1000%.
What?
This is a
Like,
onesie.
really? So an apparel company makes that.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Because it's sick.
Yeah, it's really sick, dude. It's so awesome. There it is. Got the double jump in.
Ugh.
Onesie alert from Romancita.
It is really warm.
Very
just so you
festive.
guys know, it's very, very comfortable, though. Very festive. Got a nice wild hat on, white, green, and red.
And I got nothing.
Looking good.
I'm not
Matt
festive.
is the Grinch.
I am the Grinch. Welcome. A lot
He
of
is
things
the-
today.
Z Grinch.
Yes, ZM.
But welcome back, everyone, to episode number 10. Got a lot of good
lot to talk
different
about.
things to
Yep.
talk about.
Yep.
Like what we said, we are doing hot takes every 10th episode. So any episode ending in a 0
yeah,
should
correct.
be a hot take.
Should be.
For now, until we run out of hot takes, because we don't want to get canceled.
Yeah, that's true. We could run out and do some crazy stuff. you know?
So, our hot takes are kind of composed of different people's hot takes, along with our own hot takes. So, really excited about that.
Let's go.
Matt, talk to us about kind of
Yep.
merch and everything, and
Yeah.
what's happening there.
Yeah, well, it's coming. So we finally got kind of a rep now.
Yep,
So that we cemented in, and we will be getting that very soon. We'll have probably an online store
Oh yeah,
with that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's really exciting. So, and obviously there's some things where you guys might have to reach out to us to get. But we'll give those more details when we actually lock that all in and you're able to order and all that. So, but great things coming, and we're very excited to
Yeah.
get that started very soon, because I know you've been mentioning it for a while.
yeah.
I'm just pumped.
He's literally itching to.
I was
get
literally
that
just
merch
itching.
out.
You're right.
Basically, long story short, we were supposed to get our merch a little earlier. One of the people that we worked with kind of got tied up with holiday season and everything, so we weren't able to get those products as soon as we wanted to. So, long story short, we basically switched people that we work with, which is totally fine, because with these people, we're going to work with an online store and everything too. So, I'm going to have lots of good stuff, different brands. We're really looking into Unreal, looking into
Yes.
Legends,
Yes.
looking into Nike.
Yes.
I don't know if I was supposed to say all of that, but
We just did.
I'm super excited for that. So,
We want some high quality stuff.
Oh, yeah.
We don't want this merch to be like the thread's gonna come out in 2 months.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we want this. It'll be very legit,
Oh, yeah.
high end
Yeah, yeah.
stuff that, like, we want you guys to wear this all the time. Super comfy, super fashionable, right?
yeah.
Not like some cheap stuff that you might wear once a month.
yeah,
Like,
super
we want this.
fashionable like this. I mean, just absolutely dripped out.
I promise you, none of our merch will look like that.
You know what? Okay. You know, who wants a onesie?
Raise your
Who
hand.
wants an ATP onesie?
I think I just saw Ollie's hand go up, so that's nice.
Oh, okay.
He's with you. An ATP onesie.
ATP onesie.
All right. That's on the docket.
All right, so yeah, we are going to try to see if we can do an online store in the next few weeks. Again, all this is kind of up in the air right now, so we'll kind of tackle that a little after the holiday season.
Yeah, probably.
Just because I know I'm traveling a little bit, so
Where are you going?
I'm going to South Dakota.
Exciting.
Super,
A lot of fun stuff going on in South Dakota.
super exciting.
Are you going to go to an event?
No.
Okay, cool.
I am. Okay, actually,
You went to school there.
I am going to play pickleball.
Oh, nice.
There. So they actually just came out with a new facility, just opened up. So I was talking to some of my friends. First of all, I know really no one in South Dakota that plays pickleball. So, because when I moved here, I didn't really play pickleball there.
No.
So I like kind of dabbled maybe like 1 or 2 recreational games, and then they just opened up a facility with 4 courts, and then they opened up another one with more courts, I think. I don't know how many courts.
More than 4?
More than 4.
Okay.
But I was looking at their website a little earlier today, and
Cool.
they have a 4-0 open play that I saw.
Oh,
and
really?
there were actually some people that I recognize the names of, and some of these players are good. Like there's a 4-5 in there.
Dang.
A lot of just like 4-2s.
So you're going to play in
4-3s.
an open play.
I might.
That'd be cool, man.
I asked one of my friends that I know. Looks like they have 9 total courts, which is sweet.
That's a lot. Yeah, awesome.
It's called the Jar.
The Jar.
Yeah, the Jar Pickleball Club. But yeah, I don't know anyone in that community, so I'm kind of hoping to meet a few extra people. I know one person, but he actually moved away from Sioux Falls too. So,
God, I wish we had merch so you could just rock it.
Yeah,
that'd be so cool.
That'd be sweet. But yeah, so maybe I'll dabble with a little pickleball out of Minnesota. So we'll see.
Let's go. All right, so I'll go over today's topics here. So we'll have the question of the day coming up here, which will be 10 pickleball fast facts for Roman.
Pause. For the record, if you do get any of our merch, which we are hoping to get some people some merch before PPA Lakeville, if you get any, you're required to wear it.
Yes, every single day you're there.
Yeah, or I will be very sad.
Very sad.
Please don't make me sad.
Good PSA announcement there. So, public service announcement from Roman. Then we got question of the day. I'll be asking Roman some fast facts that he does not know about yet. So this is going to be fun.
I'm a little nervous. I'm very nervous.
I would be very nervous. Like some are pretty easy, some are a little difficult, and I tried to rank them on easiest to hardest. I think it would be fun. A lot of them I just came up with myself to ask. Then we're going to go over, again, hot takes and pickleball, like we said. We're going to do a little PPA Daytona wrap up there, some new winners. Ben Johns obviously did not play.
Did not.
So that was interesting to see some, new winners and some unfamiliar faces doing some great things in the sports. Our Tyra made the championship, which is awesome to see.
Cool.
Very, very cool.
Wow.
And then we'll kind of wrap the whole thing up with listener questions and PPA news, some news about counterfeit paddles. That's pretty interesting. And then the last thing we'll be doing is our giveaway announcement. Our huge giveaway, $700 in value, going to be a really big deal. So we'll choose the winner for that. Very excited to choose a winner and really get that going for y'all. So...
For y'all.
A little southern there. Do you want to get started with the question of the day here?
Question of the day.
10 pickleball fast facts. So
this is not actually a question of the day.
It's questions.
Questions? Oh, God. All right.
So before we start, how many of these 10 do you expect to get?
Is it trivia or is it 4?
4. Okay. There are 3 that are almost gimmies that if you miss, I would be absolutely shocked. And then the rest are actually, we'll see if you get.
I'm going to preface this for people watching. I'm not a big history guy. I'm not a big trivia guy. I haven't been playing pickleball for too long. And I don't know much about the history of pickleball. So basically,
you really don't have much faith in yourself. That's funny.
So if I get above a 4,
I think you should.
Okay.
Well, I think you'll get 6 or 7, honestly. I think I have high hopes. So the first 3 are pretty easy, but they're fun for everyone to know if you don't know.
If you're at home, compete. Okay, if you're at home, compete against me. And if you beat me, tell me, but you don't have to be mean about
I was
it.
about to say, is he about to give some away? I don't know.
No, I will not give anything away.
Okay. A couple of boo-boos or something. I don't know. All right. So we'll start with question number 1, which again, I think you should get here. This is pretty easy.
Do I have a time limit?
No. Well, it's got to be quick. These are like fast facts, right?
Do I have phone a chat GPT?
You cannot use AI to support your answer.
All right.
So this is very easy. So question number 1. You can win a point by serving into your opponent standing across from the net from you.
Nasty Nelson.
What is that called? I didn't finish my question. Nasty Nelson is correct. Roman is 1 of 1 and a dab.
1 of 1 and 1 for 1.
1 of 1 and 1 for 1. Bingo.
1 of 1 by Gunna.
Great song.
Very good song.
All right. I'll have to take a listen. Walk-up song potential?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Let's go. All right. Question number 2. So Roman's 1 of 1. Question number 2.
Anthony Edwards, if you're out there, I would challenge you to a singles match. That's kind of random, but
That was out of the blue, dude. What do you mean?
long story short, the song that I was playing earlier, I'm Him. There was a, you should watch it. It's on Amazon Prime. It's him playing, the Olympics when he was saying like he could take the Olympic players in ping pong.
Yeah.
He
played ping pong Olympian.
Yeah, against Lily.
She
Lily
just
Zhang or something.
absolutely.
So they did that, right?
Yeah.
At Lucky Shots. Did you know that? They did that at Lucky Shots.
No,
So
I did
Anthony
not.
Edwards was at, go watch the video.
You're kidding.
It's at Lucky Shots. It was in the Lux.
No.
It was sick. It was cool.
You're
it was
kidding.
really cool. And then they played I'm Him. So on my mind, I was thinking, Anthony Edwards, if you're watching this, I will challenge you to a singles match.
Anthony Edwards is at Lucky Shots?
I promise
You're
you.
joking.
No.
Oh my God. I never realized that. That makes me upset. We need some Timberwolves players to come to Pines, man.
It was like a year.
We have a
ago.
ping pong table?
It was like he played in the, who else was it? What's his name? Oh, who's that really good? Oh, Marshawn Lynch. He was there too, I think.
What?
I don't think it was.
How'd they get these people Lucky Shots in Minnesota, bro?
Because they had a ping pong table there or something.
That's
I don't
crazy.
really know.
And an Olympic champion, like she was insane.
She was there.
Wow. Okay. All right.
This was like a year ago, so they filmed it. They like blocked off everything. They did it with no like spectators except like the people that they know and stuff.
Gotcha.
Super cool. But Anthony Edwards was literally playing.
That's-
Like, look at this. Like that is Lucky Shots right there.
What? Actually?
Yes.
Yeah, you can't really tell.
Yeah, because they did such a good job covering it up. But like you can,
Wow.
like Nas Reed was there.
That's crazy. Huh.
Yeah. So like,
cool.
look at this. That's Lucky Shots
Wow.
windows and stuff. And
You know this for sure. Like 100%. Like you know this was Lucky Shots.
oh, 1000%. You can just look around here. I'll show you. Like right here. Look at this.
Wow.
That's 1000% Lucky Shots. Look at this.
That's crazy.
Look
Yeah,
at it. They were just sitting in there playing Lucky Shots.
Wow. Dang. I'm
Like,
really jealous
yeah.
now.
So
Okay.
super cool. Super cool. So anyway, sorry that was really off topic, but
That
we were
was-
playing the song I'm Him by Be Different, and Anthony Edwards was singing that song.
Okay.
So that's,
Back
yeah.
to pickleball related, even though I was ping pong, I guess, and partially pickleball. Okay, question 2. No more tangents. Question number 2. What is it called when you win a game 11-0 and not let the other team serve?
Pickle. Oh, golden pickle.
Oh, okay. Well, the first answer is incorrect, so I'm gonna.
Sorry.
So
If
you're
I'm
1
being
for 2.
honest, I heard 11-0 and
You got excited.
I did, yeah. And I waited
the
for you
answer
to say.
popped in your head.
And
Then
I was gonna say it, but I wanted to wait.
we
so.
got him.
Okay.
We got him.
We got him, folks.
Okay, so it is called a golden pickle. A pickle is when you just win 11 game 11-0 and you have a bunch of side outs. The other team serves a couple times and they don't win a point. But golden pickle is when you start the game serving and you do not stop serving.
Correct.
You win the game all on that first server. Question number 3. What happens when you hit the ball? Okay. It bounces on the opponent's court, then has some kind of weird backspin or something, bounces and then hits the bar across the net at the bottom.
It's a replay.
It is a redo. Correct. A replay. I believe that is really the only circumstance in pickleball where it's a replay, to my knowledge. The reason why is because the net bar is, if you go to a permanent court, with permanent nets, they don't have that bar, right? So it's kind of like a quote unquote man-made added object. So it's a redo. This happens on temporary nets. Sometimes the temporary nets kind of have those curved bars too. And then at like Pints, we have those ones with the net bar across. So it is a redo.
Yep.
Very good answer.
3 for 3.
2.5. You answered pickle.
Okay.
I believe your first answer was pickle. Question number 4. What do LeBron James, Tom Brady, and Patrick Mahomes all have in common relating to pickleball? This is a good one. This is a really good one. You should know this.
What do they have relating to pickleball?
Correct.
It's not ownership. LeBron James, Tom Brady, and Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
What do they have related to pick? It could be anything.
They all have something in common relating to pickleball. What is it?
Has to be ownership of something.
Okay. Well, you have to be specific. You are correct. What do they have ownership of?
MLP team.
Correct.
Got him.
Wow.
I'm so
Got him.
freaking smart. I'm him.
Good.
I'm
Where's the
literally
song?
him.
Yeah, you are. That is correct. They all
I did not know
have
that.
part ownership in MLP teams. Yes, they do.
Really?
Yep.
Do you know what teams for each one?
I don't. I'd have to look it up.
Wow.
I think one is like the New York Hustlers. One's DC, which
I didn't even know the Hustlers was a team.
By the way,
okay.
they're horrible. They have Zane Ford, your favorite player, on it, and they get absolutely demolished every single time. So. Yep, so that's a nice little trivia question. There's a lot of celebrities and important sports figures that have ownership of MLP teams.
Wow. Okay.
Just as a little fun fact for you. Question number 5. What year was pickleball invented in?
Oh.
Here comes the stumper. The exact year. Can't be close. It has to be exact.
1985.
No. That is not correct. You got the last digit right. You got 3 of the 4 digits right. The third is incorrect.
Oh, it's all close.
Kinda.
Wait, I got the first 3 digits right?
No, you got the first 2 right and the last one.
Okay.
So the third digit is wrong.
1965.
Correct.
No way.
Yes.
That was my second guess.
Oh, good. You still got it wrong though.
No. Like that's what I was thinking of.
All
but
right.
Then, you know,
that's
like
good.
What's that song? It's like Stacy. 1985. Isn't it Bowling for Soup?
What are you talking about? Wait. Is there copyright issues?
Probably.
Yeah.
1985 is the song, and that's the first thing that popped into my head.
Oh yeah. I know that
know
song.
the
Yeah,
song?
1980. Yeah. I know that song.
So that's why I was like, 1985.
I see. Well, it's 1965.
Okay.
Was the year pickleball was invented in.
That's fair.
Okay. 60-year anniversary this year for the next couple days here.
Who played in 1965? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay. Well, that kind of leads me to my next question. Question number 6. What state was pickleball invented in?
Florida.
You actually don't know this. See, I thought you'd know this.
Why would I know this?
I say it at all my intro lessons. So if you're going to teach one, you're going to have to know
I don't
this.
listen to your intro lessons. I'm too good for
Well, the answer is not Florida.
California.
Close.
Nevada.
No. Think up.
That's what I was thinking. Oregon.
No. Very close.
Washington.
Yes. The state of Washington.
Interesting.
That is correct. I believe the governor of Washington at the time was the one who started it.
Hello, governor.
So you know that your serve is in our northwest corner for a reason, right? Or do you not know that?
Had no idea.
Oh my goodness.
No, I knew it was in like I knew like the general game of pickleball you serve from the northwest corner. I did not know it was because that's where it came from.
Okay.
I just thought that was just like a unwritten rule. Well,
Really?
could be written at Pints. But I didn't really understand the reasoning.
Really? You never knew. Okay. So the reasoning is because pickleball is invented in the northwest corner of the United States.
Wow.
Washington. There you go.
You learn something new every day.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. All right. So that was question number 6. Question number 7. How many years consecutively, and this is current, in a row, is pickleball the world's fastest growing sport?
14.
It is not 14. It's lower.
7.
Lower.
4.
Higher.
5.
Yes. 5 is correct. Pickleball is the world's fastest growing sport for 5 consecutive years, including the year of 2025.
6 for 6.
Okay, that's a gigantic asterisk, and we're also on question number 8 now, so that would be 7 of 7.
7 of 7.
6 or 7. Yeah. So, question number 8 now. See, I thought you would maybe have a chance at the state and what year. This one, I would assume you have no chance. How did pickleball get its name?
Pass.
ChatGPT, where are you? Where's my AI?
Pass.
You need some meta glasses to quickly get that up on your screen. So the name, now, while there's a lot of debate on where the name from, including their dog apparently was named Pickles, but apparently also that's not where the name came from. The name, as by Google Gemini AI, named it after the pickle boat in rowing, a boat made up of leftover carsmen from other crews. What does this say? Oarsmen. So it's basically, the name of the game is they used leftover equipment from other sports to create the game. So like a badminton net, they lowered the badminton net. They used like janky wooden paddles from another sport and another ball and like a wiffle ball. So they combined everything, and therefore it's leftover parts. Therefore, a pickle boat is relating to leftover parts.
This sounds like straight out of Reddit.
That's AI for you. Apparently, that's what it is. So there you go.
I would not have guessed that.
A really long explanation for the sport. Also, I'm going to save this for actually a hot take. Can I do an early hot take or not?
No.
Okay. Question number 9. The average age of pickleball players in 2020 and 2025. Guess.
In 2020?
First, in 2020, guess the average age of the average pickleball player, and then in 2025.
Oh, so you're just looking for like a year comparison, essentially?
Essentially, but first guess 2020.
2020.
The age of the average pickleball player.
Well, the age for sure has to have dropped because the younger population is for sure playing more.
Okay.
I'm going to say in 2020, 5 years ago.
Yep.
Most people were probably playing around, I'm going to say late 30s, early 40s.
Has to be a specific number.
41.
That's actually correct.
No.
Yes. 41 is correct.
No.
Swear to God. That was a snipe, okay?
Oh my God.
That was absurd. Roman Snipes Fom. Middle name Snipes. 2025.
2025. Okay, so it has to drop.
So you're assuming this is dropping, okay?
It has to, because I didn't even hear about it. I didn't even know what pickleball was until a few years ago.
Okay. And you're saying
So
you're young.
lower demographic. I am younger.
Okay.
I am of the younger generation.
Gen Z.
So I said 41, 2025. Let's do a little calculation.
Quick maths from Roman.
41. I don't know. On average, I'm going to say 2025. It's got to be early 30s. Early 30s.
Okay.
But like later 30s too.
Okay.
We're
You gotta pick a number.
Locking in at 35.
35 is correct. That's unbelievable.
Oh, let's go, baby.
I now believe you when you say you're calculating right there.
Let's go.
That is highly impressive.
Wow.
Average age of the pickleball player in 2020 was 41, and 2025 was 35. So it dropped 6 years.
I knew it dropped.
That's impressive, dude.
Thank
I'm not
you.
going to lie. I don't know how the hell you just did that. That was, dude, you should become like a private investigator or something
I
because
should.
your deduction skills right there.
I'm telling you, it's all about statistical analysis.
If anyone wants to hire Roman Fom for a statistical analysis, I am going to recommend you after that conversation.
Barber
Aaron Barber.
Great numbers.
There you go. Numbers guy. Okay. So question number 10, this is the last one, then we'll move on to our main topic. How many countries have official pickleball federations in the world?
What's a federation?
I guess they just named it an official sport.
What's the definition of an official sport? Like it could be anything?
I don't know. I'd have to look that up, but we'll go official pickleball federations. You don't get to ask questions.
Like, does that mean there has to be a pro league or what?
A pickleball federation. That's all I'm going to say.
You could call anything a sport. Is darts a sport?
Maybe if it has a federation in the specific country, I guess. I would imagine like more than, I don't know, 1% of the population plays it or something like that. It's got to be like a number. How many do you think in the world?
Out of all the countries?
Yes. Yes.
How many countries are there? Start with that. In the world.
He's starting with number of countries in the world.
195 countries.
There are 195 countries in the world. How many do you think have an official pickleball federation? Here comes his deduction. If you get this number on the dot, I will call like freaking Morgan Stanley and offer you a job as a statistical analysis for them. The financial wizard himself.
This question just doesn't make sense. It's like a gray area. Like,
how many countries do you think pickleball is more than just a very recreational sport? Like there's probably leagues and there's organized pickleball play. It's not just like a couple of people picking up a paddle here or there. Like they probably have designated courts built, maybe even a facility here or there. Out of 195.
It could be just like they could just have one facility and that would count, is what you're saying.
No, just like a common sport being played in their country.
Okay. This could go anywhere.
I could. Take a guess.
I could say 195 if I wanted to.
You could. It's not 195, but you could.
It's got to be 195. Okay. Most countries probably don't have pickleball. So let's divide it by, I don't know. Let's go into fourth. So.
Oh my gosh. In quadrants.
195. Yeah. So I'm going to say about half probably have pickleball courts. How many actually recognize that it's a sport? 195. It's got to be over 25. Got to be over 50.
Okay.
It's got to be around the 75 to 100 mark.
Okay. He's narrowing it down.
I am.
I'm going to give you 10 seconds to answer this question.
Okay. I don't think it's 60. 70.
Okay.
Somewhere in 70. I'm going to go lucky number 77.
77. 77
77
countries. You are incorrect, however, extremely close. I'm not going to lie. I think that is an incredible guess. It is 80 on the dot.
Okay. Asterisk. That's an unfair question. This is more of a
You did very well,
question.
though.
I'm a little upset about this. Let me bring it up to the committee.
I don't. The committee of the Pickleball Federation Committee.
It's an invalid question. You have to have certain criteria that meets it to be a pickleball federation.
Well, yeah. Then you would. That is correct.
So I didn't get those parameters.
Oh my gosh, you got close though. 77 was a very good guess. 80 countries have official pickleball federations. It's an official sport in their country, I guess you could say. So that's pretty impressive. 80 out of 195. It's
Step
close
it
to
up.
half, but
Step it up,
but not
ladies and gentlemen.
about 40-ish%. So that's pretty solid. But that is all I have for Fast Facts. That took longer than I thought, but Roman did pretty well, I would say. Good job. Mini round of applause.
If you want to be smart like me, hang around Matt.
Don't do that. You would have gotten all 10 right if you would have hang out around me. All right, let's move on to our main topic.
That was fun. We'll do
that was
that
good.
again.
Oh, I'm gonna hit you with some more for sure.
You have some better questions though.
Ooh,
Just kidding.
I'm gonna describe what a federation is next time for you.
Thank you.
So, hot takes and pickleball, our main topic. We have, I don't know, around 10 of them again. We did this in episode 1. We're going to do different hot takes for this episode as well. Why don't you kick it off, Roman? We have a list here. Why don't you kick it off with any of them? They're all pretty good. So, do you have a hot take, or what do you think a hot take in pickleball is?
All right.
Number 1.
Let's go in order.
Okay.
Just so we make it a little clearer.
Okay.
First one. I think pickleball is boring to watch.
I think a lot of people would agree. I think if you're not like super involved in pickleball, I think it is boring to watch.
I think it's better for people if they play and they know like the level of difficulty for each shot that is happening on the court. But if I'm an outside perspective, let's say I play mainly football and basketball or something like that, and someone introduces me to pickleball, I'm going to say that's really boring, especially with all the dinking. It's really slow.
Mm-hmm.
I get it that if you play, you might not agree with that because like it is like a game of chess where it is like a whole bunch of smart strategies drawn together. But for the average human person that doesn't know what pickleball is, it's very boring.
You're saying pro pickleball.
Pro pickleball.
Okay, on TV or whatever. Yeah. So
I mean, if pro pickleball is boring, then amateur pickleball is pretty boring too.
I guess this is going to be a hot take.
pickleball.
I almost think amateur is more fun to watch sometimes because it's just so chaotic. And usually they're laughing, they're having a good time. They'll hit some wacky ass shots and they'll go in. And I don't know. It's almost more entertaining
To see the ball served into the net,
No, not necessarily, but some chaotic points, right?
or for them to miss a ball.
Well, it depends on the miss.
You like watching 2-0s play.
No, I do not like watching 2-0s play. That is incorrect.
What you just said is a
Sometimes.
hot take.
I would say sometimes
New hot
amateur.
take.
What describe amateur pickleball? Yeah.
New hot take. Matt thinks that not pro pickleball is more entertaining to watch than pro pickleball.
It can be. I'm sitting at the desk at Pine sometimes. I'm having a great time just watching people play.
So you would rather watch that over Ben Johns and Anna Lee Waters play?
Sometimes, yes. 100%. I can watch Ben Johns and Anna Lee on YouTube anytime I want, and it's like, yes, they're entertaining, but honestly, a lot of those games feel the same. Like you just said, it's like dink rallies. I kind of know what's going to happen. I also know Ben and Anna Lee are going to win every single match, so that's almost rather watch like semis because I know those are going to be closer. But anyway, so do you have a proposal to make it more fun to watch?
Oh,
So I recommended a timed shot clock in our first pod.
Yep.
I almost recommend a 20-shot maximum for the serving team. So like the referee, that would be much easier to count than like a time. And then you'd have like 20 shots to attack a ball, or put away a shot or something like that.
Those are both good ideas. I'm trying to think of something to implement into the game, but I'm not really thinking of anything right now. I think for sure there has to be a better audience, like heckling and like the NFL or NBA too, like where fans talk trash and people don't get upset about it. Like it's just the reality of the game. I think pro playing is very different than amateur because you have the live audience that is spectating, but I think that they should be cheering. I think they should be supportive, but I also think that they should also like have fan favorite teams and stuff. So
Yeah, that's why MLP is great because
Yeah.
there's teams and the fans get way more into it than a normal pro match. It's almost kind of annoying how muted the fans are sometimes in a pro match. Like it's just like a little clap here. It's kind of like tennis, I guess.
exactly. To me, it's like
Almost want it more rowdy because they're closer to the court, right?
yeah. To me, it's like the PGA versus the LIV. It's like
Oh, sure.
LIV goes crazy.
Yeah, they go nuts.
They go crazy on that. So it's really interesting.
I almost compare pickleball to soccer. Like soccer to me is extremely boring to watch because it's the same concept where you're taking minutes and minutes and minutes to set up a goal.
Yeah.
Right? Pass a million times to set up a goal. It's kind of like dinking in pickleball. But to like a guy or girl that loves watching soccer, they love that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So
I think it'd be kind of interesting if they mic'd up every player, like for pro level, and you could actually hear what they're saying.
That'd be interesting.
And then I also think that let's lower the net a little bit. Let's go to 30.
I love that hot take, by the way.
Let's go to 30 inches in the middle.
Okay.
And then 32 on the outside.
Okay.
I think that'd be kind of fun because
like
the
it.
game's going to be so much faster.
I like it.
And then like it's super defensive, like where you have to be crouching basically on your knee because you have to play super defensive.
Get low.
But I don't know, it's just like basketball to me. Like basketball, eventually I think that they need to raise the 10-foot rim to 12 feet. Because people are just getting taller and taller. So I mean,
Victor
you don't want
Wembanyama dunking from his knees.
So I think that's why it's like, okay, well, maybe shorten it or
I've never thought about that. I think that's a great hot take, to be honest. It would make the game faster for sure.
Or make the net a little narrower instead of wide or something like that. More ATPs or something. Like, it'd be kind of fun. That'd be really interesting is have the net be the same length or width as the court instead of longer on each side. And that would be like ATP defense is very hard.
It is, yeah.
So I think that'd be like, okay, you accidentally hit me out a little bit wide on the line. Like I'll just try to banana curve it back in. I think that'd actually be, that's what I would do is make the net the same exact width as a court, like a painted court.
Okay. All right. That's a good hot take. That's a very, very good hot take. So the next hot take that we have is, do power paddles actually help players or make their bad habits worse? My hot take on that is it actually does make their bad habits worse most of the time.
1000%.
Like
boom stick.
The thing is, everyone wants power paddle, right?
It feels good to hit it.
It feels great. You know, I love hitting the boomstick. I love hitting a hot paddle, but it's probably making me worse. And like the boomstick, honestly, I stopped liking it because of that fact, because I was hitting balls out that I shouldn't be, stuff like that, right?
You just can't control it. You know, like, and that I love the boomstick because I hit it. So I already hit my overheads pretty fast.
That is just, it's gone.
And the boomstick is like, there's no way you're getting it back. But then it really showed a lot of my deficiencies in like counters and block volleys because they wouldn't really do anything. I would just counter, just hold my paddle there and it would shoot off. So
out.
Yeah, there's definitely gives and like good thing. Like, that's why I tell people like they're hybrid paddles too that like do have good pop, but then also have pretty good control. Like that's why I like the Agassi. Is like I still feel like I have a lot of my power. It's definitely noticeable that a lot of it's gone, but sacrifice a little of that for a little more control, a little more dwell time and stuff too, a little more feels. So
the Pro 4 is just kind of the perfect combination of everything.
Pro 4 is great. So
it's a good paddle.
Yeah, I think I would recommend to people that have power paddles, if you have a power paddle, I would consider going away from it. Especially like the higher up you, maybe for lower level, that's totally fine on your drives.
If you have a lot of trouble generating your own power, I think power paddles actually probably help. That might be the only players that actually helps.
Yeah. But I think there's a certain level that like if you're a 3.5 to 4.0 male that playing with a power paddle that like a boomstick, I would consider going away from that. And then for females, I would say like going up to a 4.0 should be fine with the boomstick, but above a 4.0, the power is kind of nice for some of those ladies. But
yes, I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree for sure. Yep. So the next one I have, I think you have a stronger stance on this. So the rating system, as most of you know, it's DUPR, stands for Dynamic Universal Pickleball Rating. They changed their algorithm recently where even if you win a match, if it's against a lower rating and your score is close, you will go down. What do you think about that?
Long story short, and this is my opinion, in my opinion alone.
Hot take.
Hot take, yes. Every time you win a match, you go up. I do not care how much it is. I do not care if you pickled someone that you
Ron and John.
Yeah, if you are 1.0 above their DUPR. If you win a game, you go up. And if you lose a game, you go down. I do not want to see you winning a game and you going down. I think that is bogus. And the reason I believe that is because if I play you, right, me and another person, a 4-5 or 4-2, and then you are playing with Tommy, who's a 4-5, and we get 7 points on you, and you beat us 11-7. You beat us, which is as expected, but we got 5 lucky net cords in a row, and we just bagged you, and it didn't take much skill. Like there was no dinking. We just banged as hard as we could. No strategy, very unconventional. But we got 7 points on you, and your DUPR dropped, even though you won, and ours went up. I think that's baloney.
Yeah.
I think it makes people really fearful playing in tournaments. It makes people not want to play, personally.
Yeah.
I think people are very smart nowadays they'll sign up for a tournament if people are around their same level or higher. But I'm not signing up for a tournament if I'm 1.0 above someone else, because if I lose, my DUPR is going to go down. Regardless. And if I win, there's still a chance that it might go down.
Correct.
So I just think it's kind of unfair. I don't think there's going to be a perfect answer to a DUPR algorithm, but the new algorithm I think is really silly.
Yeah. I get the reasoning behind the algorithm and the fact that there's an expectation in it. It basically takes both DUPR teams, it combines them, and then makes an expectation score, and you have to basically do better than that to go up. But I am 100% agree with you. I think you should never ever go down if you win a match. Even if you stay the same, you should never go down if you win a match. I think that's ridiculous, because in a tournament, the most important thing is to win. If you win every single match in a tournament, you win the tournament.
Yeah.
Okay?
Exactly.
So then why would you ever go down in rating from that? I don't care what the score is. I think that's ridiculous. So, and yeah, that would prevent, if they just did their algorithm as it is, which is fine, take out the part where you go down after winning, then you'd also have less people going way up in, like you said, way up in divisions.
Oh, yeah.
Just to lose every game 11-5. But guess what? Their rating goes up.
Yeah.
Because they're expected to lose 11-3.
For sure.
It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah.
The other thing that I would say about DUPR is I would like to do a yearly reset, in the sense of, okay, well, it's a full new year. I don't know if it has to be at the beginning of the year. It probably doesn't. Everyone should be probably different, but it should probably be like, if it's a new year and you played a tournament in the last few months, then they need to make some sort of algorithm that like weights out the tournaments or something. But let's say like my reliability is 100 right now, right? Starting 2026 or whenever, I don't know the exact time frame that I would do it, but I think that the next 10 games will be the most crucial, and that will be weighted a lot more. So I can either go up a lot more or I can go down a lot more, because I think that people struggle with overinflation of DUPR while also underinflation of DUPR as well. So you have some people that are playing at a high level but are lower DUPR just because they got bad tournament partners. They just did crazy 8s or something that was DUPR and didn't do well. So, and I think people people's game changes on a yearly basis. But if I keep the same reliability for that's 100, like I think Duper needs to drop my 100 to, and not saying me for example, but just saying my reliability as example. I'm 100 right now. I think in the next month or two, I think it should drop to like 60, so that my score can adjust a little more accurately.
So it should drop sooner.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think, and I think that should be done like once on an annual basis, because there are people that are lower level duper, but they definitely don't play like it, and it's very hard to move their duper up. So that's kind of the struggle. Is like, well, you're 3-3, but you're playing like a 3-8, but you really can't move up because you don't do well in a tournament. You can't find a good partner in a tournament. You had a few bad tournaments already, but I mean, climbing duper is hard. It is not easy unless you don't have many games in and you do very well in tournaments and stuff. So
yeah,
I think some sort of duper reset where it's like, I don't know, take the next 10 games and then weight that heavily into your average right now. I don't think it has to reset, like go back to 0, but I think it's like, okay, the next 10 games, 10, 15 games matter a lot more, kind of like a new season. You know what I mean? So it's kind of nerdy, but Rocket League, if you don't play, they have a new thing every season, and then you basically play like around the same level that you were last season, and then you basically play 10 games to get re-ranked into that new season.
They do that in like COD and stuff. Yeah.
So basic stuff like that, where it's like, okay, well, let's re-rank you just because you might have gotten better, or if you haven't played, if you haven't played in a while, you should be down a little bit, you know? So
I don't mind that. Like seasons. Yeah.
We'll actually talk about that, because I kind of just came up with that like 2 minutes ago, but I think that's a great hot take. And we'll talk about that on another podcast about just main segments about duper.
Yeah. 100%. There's a lot to dive into, like rating systems.
I don't think duper is perfect. No, I actually don't know if duper is the future of pickleball, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. It could. I think it will stay. I think it has a lot of staying power. But all right. So the next one is, and I guess I'll tell you my answer on this first. Will pickleball ever reach the point of tennis? So like the winner gets $3 million like in tennis right now. They're selling out 20,000 seat stadiums. There's majors worldwide, right? Will it ever get to that point? I say yes. I'm optimistic about this sport. A lot of people think pickleball is a fad. It's going to die out. I say no. I think it's here to stay. It's just so enjoyable to the average person. It's so social. It's like it's such a simple, you hit a freaking wiffle ball with a freaking paddle.
Sure.
But at its nature, but it's so complex once you dive into it. And I think it will reach the point of, we're seeing MLP grow. We're seeing PPA in general, larger prize pools. We're seeing the audience grow. So I think one day it will get to that. The problem is, like you were saying before in our first point, it's a little boring to watch. So I think that might change. But also, it's the same point as I made. Like soccer, to a lot of people is boring to watch. But dude, it's the number one sport in the world. So There you go. What was your thoughts on that? Do you think it will reach almost basically tennis level?
I don't think it'll reach tennis level.
Okay.
I think it has potential. I don't think it will.
Do you think it'll max out?
I think it will max out eventually. It depends on the future of the game. Like if they actually make it really entertaining to watch. To me, I think MLP has more of a potential to actually do that, because they have different trades. They have you want to see people team up with each other, but it's kind of complicated with PPA because let's take this as an example as Ben Johnson and Lee Waters, right? I think it's super cool that they team up and they're on a really big streak of winning and stuff, but it's also kind of tiring to see them win every time.
There's no parity.
So I think that PPA should do some sort of contract where every 6 tournaments you are allowed to play with that person, and then you have to switch it up, and you can't play with that person for the next 3 years or whatever.
That's interesting.
I think that will create a lot more interest in watching teams split up and play against each other, more rivalries, right? Like I think it's really interesting that it was Catherine Prentzel that Annalie Waters played with, right?
For a while, yep.
Yeah.
Correct.
So like when those two split up, everyone was like, what the heck is happening?
Yeah.
And then when they first played each other again, everyone's like, wow, this is so interesting. So it's like kind of creating that drama or that dilemma of like, wow, I wonder what, like another one when the Johns brothers split up. Like,
yeah.
people were like,
that was
whoa,
a huge deal.
Huge. So I think that's like super interesting, kind of like the MLB. If a trade happens, then that's really interesting. But you don't want to see the same pairings over and over and over, you know? Right. It was cool seeing Annalie Waters play with Georgia Johnson this last week.
Yeah, it was.
It's really cool seeing
it's
that.
refreshing.
It is. It's a new look, and it's like, oh, Georgia just played against Tyra in the Gold Championship. They were partners. They know each other's play styles really well. So I wonder what's going to happen. You know what I mean? So it's like Georgia and Annalie Waters played against Tyra and Catherine Parental. Like, that's a pretty good, interesting matchup. So I think if pickleball wants to reach that level, the PPA or the MLP needs to take a step up and make the game a little more interesting to get that new audience. But like I said, pickleball is a little boring to watch, so it's a hard watch. And they also need to do a better job of global outreach. So like if PPA like doesn't allow, like they banned those 3 individuals for kind of spreading the sport of pickleball. Well, that's not going to help. I understand that PPA did that for a reason, but it's not going to also help grow the sport too. So I could see it getting up to that level. I don't think it will. So it depends strategically what they want to do, but
I think that's a good answer.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see if it caps out or not. It's probably going to take years and years. Still,
it is going to take years. And
it's still a very, like, literally the Pro Tour started in 2020. Like, it's only been alive for 5 years. Like soccer, all these sports have been alive for like over 100, 200. So we're talking it's going to grow, and I'm excited to see.
Yeah. It'd be really cool if it does.
Or it dies next year. Who knows? We don't know,
really
right?
Sad. It'd be really sad.
It'd be sad. It won't. All right. So this one you had.
Yeah, this next one.
This one's kind of a funny one.
We also asked people for their hot takes as well, too. Just kind of wanted to see what other people besides us had. Mr. Brian Marcus, insert a picture here.
On the podium, by the way.
On the podium, picture. Number 2. I actually thought he got first place, but asked for a picture, and he sent me this one. A very good-looking guy. He said his cheeks are adorable.
What cheeks are we talking about?
Oh, like these chubby cheeks.
The chubby cheeks.
He said lobbing is a discriminatory shot against fat people and old people. That's his hot take.
Lobbing is banned in some areas, and that is no joke. There's some older communities that have literally banned lobbing.
I agree with that. I think there's a time and a place to lob in a tournament. It's fine.
Even in open play, I think there's a time and place.
Yeah.
Like, for sure.
I played in an open play today, actually, and I don't play in many open plays. And I had this guy, not going to name his name. Let's say his name is Robert.
John Doe? Oh, Robert. Okay.
Let's just say his name's Robert.
Robbie.
It's not Robert. Anyways, I played in it, and I was playing some other 2 guys. They were pretty good. They were probably like 3.8s, 4.0s-ish.
Okay.
And Robert is minimum age of 70.
Okay.
Minimum.
Okay.
He was like, he's obviously very old. He looks old. He had like a little sweatband, very old guy. And they kept lobbing him. And I was like, dude, this is open play. Like, why are you doing that?
Come on.
Anyways,
it's just an unwritten rule, dude. It's like
have some respect. In a tournament, totally okay. If it's duper rated, totally okay. I get it.
Yeah, I would agree.
It's open play. You don't need to make Robert run around a ton. It's kind of dangerous. Honestly, I don't want to see him fall and get hurt.
Yes, it is. I agree.
See it all the time. People lob each other and they get hurt. Literally see it. Like,
I've seen dislocated shoulders. I've seen broken wrists.
Yeah, it's
Achilles.
Yeah. So unless you're playing like a competitive game with friends or something, I probably wouldn't lob that much, or if you're practicing. So
No.
I kind of agree with that hot take. It's kind of a shot towards some people. So be respectful.
Yeah, it's not fun for anyone if you keep lobbing and winning the point with ease when the guy can't run, like physically run fast. It's like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
It's so much more fun for you and them. Like, think about from their side. You want to make their experience enjoyable and open play.
Oh, yeah.
Just hit normal to them.
Yeah. Again, in a tournament, or if it's like a high level match with friends that matters or something, totally cool.
Yes,
Totally
I would agree.
cool, but
Competitive setting,
I think just
ratings
look
involved
at,
for sure.
Look at your opponent, be respectful.
Yep.
Everyone should lob Brian Marcus though, for sure.
If you want to win.
It's really cool seeing him stand there and just flip you off because he doesn't want to move at all.
Won't even move towards the ball.
That is
He'll
my
just
favorite
flick you
part.
off.
So if you are playing him in a tournament, just keep lobbing him. That's his greatest strength.
Yeah, he loves
will
lobs.
get those.
That's funny. All right, the next one, I believe this is also yours, but the absolute best time of day to play pickleball is 6 a.m.
This is also from Brian Marcus.
Oh, this is from Brian Marcus himself. He had 2 hot takes.
He had 2 hot takes. He actually sent me 6, and I picked 2 of them because the other 4 were not good.
Oh, God. Oh, Brian.
They were not.
Hey, now.
Some of them were not appropriate.
Brian, Mr. Sir.
Anyways, the absolute best time of day to play pickleball is 6 a.m. That is
the worst hot take of all time.
I disagree with that. Well,
disagree with me or him.
Sorry. Is that the best time? Okay, well, what I'm trying to say is like the normal work day, that probably is the best time. If it was a Saturday, I would not agree with 6 a.m. being the best time.
No, absolutely not.
If it was a normal Saturday where I had nothing to do and no work, I would pick 10 a.m., 9 a.m. or 10 a.m.
Correct.
That's when I feel like I'm the most awake. If I have to work that day, I would say 6 a.m. probably is the best because that probably aligns with most people's schedules. I'm also half asleep.
More than half asleep.
Of the time.
90% asleep.
So
that's the problem is like at 6 a.m. I feel like a 3-5. And it frustrates me because I'm not seeing the ball. My hand-eye coordination is horrific at 6 a.m. Even I don't care how people tell me, oh, you got to wake up early. It doesn't matter, bro. It's 5 a.m., 6 a.m.
So I
like,
played,
dog, I'm not used to this.
I told you this on Monday, but I played at 6 a.m. and I actually went to bed the night before at about 9:30.
Which is probably early for you.
It is very early. I don't usually go to bed till 10:30, 11.
And you were still
midnight.
struggling, correct?
And, well, first of all, I woke up every hour. I probably didn't sleep the best. I woke up every hour because the night before I had a dream that I slept through my alarm. And I didn't want Brian Marcus yelling at me, so I was a little scared.
Okay.
So I did wake up every hour. But I did get quite a bit of sleep. And the ball did not move in my head, like visually, and my brain could not register.
Yeah.
And it was tough. It was a little tough. So like some mornings are very tough for me to play at 6 a.m., but it is a really great feeling to get that workout done and go on for the rest of your day.
Yeah, that's not a bad call.
I used to be a big player in the evening from like 7 to 9 p.m., but now if I play at 7 to 9, I actually get really tired too.
Really?
So I would rather play in the morning personally.
Interesting. I'm more of an evening person. Probably my preferred time is like 5 p.m.
Yeah.
I guess. A little after the workday, maybe an hour to like eat, get my nutrients in.
Don't you feel tired after?
After playing?
No. Like after a workday.
That's what I'm saying is like, let's say you end work at 4, you have an hour to like eat.
Yeah.
Get an energy drink, like a little caffeine in you, get stretched up, warmed up, and then play at 5. That would be preferred for me.
See, I would get a little tired mentally.
Interesting. Too late.
Yeah, just because like I don't know. I'm using my brain most of the day. Just thinking about different things, and then like even if I'm just sitting around, I'm still like thinking about different ideas and stuff. So I would mentally get pretty fatigued. So that's why I think 9 a.m. is the best time. But on a standard workday, I'd rather play at 6 a.m. than 7 p.m. or 5 p.m. personally.
Interesting.
On a workday. Okay. It just feels better to me. I feel more refreshed.
There you go.
So it depends on if it's a if it's a weekday or a weekend.
Well, let us know in the comments if you prefer 6 a.m. or 5 p.m. So Roman's 6 a.m., I'm 5. I like that. That's a good discussion point. All right.
This next one is from my boy Tyler
Heidecker. Yes, sir.
Tyler Heidecker says stacking below a 4-0 is not necessary.
In any circumstance, like open play tournament,
I'm just going to say any circumstance.
Okay.
I'm going to say even tournament is what he's saying. I say, I disagree.
He disagrees with Tyler's hot take. Okay.
I think stacking it's not necessary, but I think it definitely can train you to the right mindset of getting used to the left or the right side. I think it can also depend on your personality, because I think that if someone is not aggressive and you play straight up, it's a waste for them to be on the left side. And I also think that stacking is very good strategically, but it could also be a downfall in some people.
It could.
So let me get a little deeper into that. I think that having the more aggressive player, whether they're taller, better, or shorter, is probably better in the long run to stack on the left side.
Okay.
Just because if you're a timid player and you don't take the middle balls, it gets really confusing. And you don't really want to train both of your minds to just kind of, I don't know how to describe it. I think it's just like, I think a lot of pickleball is personality too, if that makes sense. Like, if you're not a really aggressive person in sports, you're probably not going to be good on the left side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you and I love the left side just because I like taking most of the balls. I like being more aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
But there are people that also play that just don't want to be aggressive. They want their partners to take the ball. Like when I play with you, I know you're the better player, but I also don't want to take the ball because I know you're going to have better hits, right? So I don't know. The explanation it made more sense in my brain. That probably was not a good one, but
we need to insert the meme of like all the numbers, the calculate, like that come up.
My brain is working during this podcast.
All the numbers,
right now. It is
square root.
It's getting kind of fried, but yeah, I think it's totally fine as long as you know what you're doing, and strategically, if it makes sense with you and your partner, I think it's totally fine.
I think okay. So here's my take on stacking. I think really anything under 3.5 is a little unnecessary, and I think the reason why I say that is because skill level wise, like if you're below a 3.5, you're not the greatest player.
Agreed.
So it's not really going to matter that much regardless. I don't care if you the better player in a 3.5 is like, sure, they're better on the left side, but you're also like a 3.2. Like how much, like you're not a difference maker. If we're talking like at the 5.0 plus or 4.5 plus, and you're the better player on a team, you are a difference maker, and you're gonna win a lot of points by yourself. So I'm kind of washy on this, like below 4.0. I'm gonna say below 3.5. I would agree with Tyler. Below 4.0, I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that. I just don't think, I think the skill level is so low that it doesn't really matter that much. You're probably just confusing your opponent. You're just like creating a lot of issues. You're probably going to get it wrong sometimes.
And that's what I think is totally valid. And that's a good strategy is I think under a 3.5, I don't think so, but 3.5 to 4 is where you learn a lot of positioning and you're like, what the hell am I looking at? And that's where it's like very strategic of, if they are unwinding the stack, to drive it at a certain person, because a lot of people in the 3.5 to 4.0 don't realize that. So if I was at that level and someone was stacking against me, I would get a little intimidated right out the gate, because I'm like, oh, they know what they're doing. They're doing something strategically. Like one guy's running across the court and they're full stacking. I'm like, whoa, what do I do? And then that just mentally might take you out of the game and be like, well, like what's their purpose of this? So
interesting.
It could be a strategy. I'm going to say I think it's necessary personally. 3.5 and below, I don't think you need to. I think it's a good strategy, but I don't think it's required with every pairing. Right. So
I don't think so either. I'll say this. So my take on that is I agree with you, Tyler. Below 4.0 is not necessary. Also agree with you in that 3 to 5 4.0 range. How about you in that range? You start looking in the stacking. You start practicing in it.
Oh, 1,000%.
Then once you reach the 4.0, then you can start doing it in a tournament. That's what I'll say. That's my answer.
Sure. Okay.
So
That's
anything
fair.
below that, whatever. So this is kind of my hot take is that if you are looking to get better at pickleball, you should watch on YouTube, TV, wherever, as much pro pickleball / instructional videos as actual play. I think the ratio should be like 1-to-1. So let's say you play 3 hours Tuesday. Okay, we'll use another 3 hours to watch video, or at least like a 2-to-1 minimum. So you play 3 hours and you watch 1.5 hours.
What's your final answer? You said 1-to-1 and 2-to-1. Pick
I'm
your final answer.
gonna stick with, here's what I'll say. 1-to-1, if you're looking to improve and you're learning more about the game, right? So you're like under a 4.0 level. If you're a more advanced player, than 2-to-1. So you're playing at a 2-to-1 ratio, you're playing for 3 hours, then you're watching pickleball 1.5 hours. Once you're more advanced. So the purpose of watching a video is learning like technique on someone, watching when they're hitting angles, when they're hitting certain shots, how they're hitting them, their wrist angle, their elbow, their shoulder, like what are they moving? Just very specific stuff. And then once you start practicing and get better, there's less things to watch, right? In someone, so that you won't have to nitpick that much. Like for me, example, like I still watch people when they play, like Sammy Lee, Ben Johns. I watch all their angles, like how their arms situated, but I'm not that in tune with it. I still watch for fun a lot because I know more about the game than if I'm starting out as a 3.0. I know nothing about the game, so I'm trying to watch like everything, right? So you should be watching a ton of pickleball. And I think people that are at that 3.0 looking to get better, you can literally just watch pro pickleball. I guarantee you'll get better because you'll see things that pros are doing that you can implement in your game that you might not be aware of.
Sure.
While playing. So I think it's very important to watch. That's where I'm getting at. What do you think?
Disagree to how much you are.
What do you think a ratio would be?
I would say 1-to-4 at the maximum.
Okay.
I think getting on the court and playing, getting the touchdown and like actually playing and or drilling is a lot more effective than just watching. I think 1-to-1 is extreme. If I play for an hour and I watch for an hour, it's kind of a lot of time. So
it goes by faster than you think.
It does.
Like a match is usually an hour and a half-ish, pro match probably.
But also playing is pretty quick too.
Playing is very quick. You're right.
Know? So like most people play open play for 2 hours. So that's okay. Let's play an open play. I'll go watch 8 matches or something, pro level matches or so for 2 hours.
It'd be like 2 matches. Usually around an hour or more for a pro match. Unless they get stomped on.
8 games, like 8 best 2 out of like each individual to 11.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
Gotcha.
Whatever. I just think that at the lower level, you just got to get out on the court. You just got to start practicing. You just got to start playing around, trying out different shots. I absolutely think that watching film, watching people actually play is very incredible. Like, if you ask me, how did I learn and earn it? I would say it's because I watched the pros do it.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea that was even a shot.
Yep.
You know, like you would not know that an ATP is a shot. I used to play a lot of volleyball, and they used to have the basically antenna off the side of the thing. So it's basically an imaginary line. So you can't go around. Anything outside of the antenna is an out. Well,
yeah.
So like I would have had no idea that an ATP was a thing. So you learn a lot, and especially like positioning wise, you learn a lot watching pros, watching other people.
Yeah, their movement.
But I would say that I would actually maybe go in reverse of at a lower level, I would watch less. I would still watch some, but I wouldn't watch as much because I would say just get out there and practice. At the pro level, I would say watch even more because then you can learn more technique and then you can start learning to drill that to implement.
I like that.
Implement that. So I'll actually go reverse of you.
That's a good take. So yeah, so my thought on that is that when you're a lower level, you're actually increasing your bad habits and you're making them worse the more you play.
Sure.
That's why I say that. And when you watch something, usually visually, you'll figure things out and then you can implement that versus if you never watch something, you're just like play as a 3-0, you're never going to get better.
See, but my thing is
the more you play.
So my thing with that is like, okay, well, I know I need to work on my third shot drop as a 3-0, but I'm not getting any better by watching them. So the more I mess up and the more repetition I get, I feel like I'm going to get better like that. So that's why I would say I'd rather be on the court, but also at the same time, people learn differently.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Like,
For sure.
I don't really watch instructional videos because I don't really retain much from it until I actually do it on the court and try it out. You know, it's a good baseline. It's good technique wise for me to learn, but like also at the same time, I don't watch technicalities as much of like wrist movement as you might do because we are on different levels. So I just don't pay attention. I watch pickleball more for entertainment, but I like, we've talked about this before, but I like paying attention a lot more to footwork rather than wrist movement.
That's interesting.
So
I like that.
It just kind of depends on everyone's learning preferences, but yeah, I guess hot take would be I would go opposite of yours. I mean, that's a very good hot take from yours too.
I like that. Yep, it is a good one for sure. So, kind of went over this proposed rule change PPA. So my mom asked me, basically I asked her what her hot take was. She wanted me to go over like what would be a rule change from you. Kind of went over that for the 20 shot maximum for the serving team. Some kind of shot clock, whether it's timed or it's a number of shots, something that forces the other team to speed one up versus hit 1 million dinks in a row to make it more interesting. Think about like in soccer, if they had like a pass clock, you have 20 passes to put up a shot and goal. I would think it would speed up the game a lot more and make it more interesting.
Sure. Yeah.
So kind of went over that. I'll move on. Let's see, where are we at? Yeah, we're running pretty long on time. So here's my hot take is if you are playing a lot, you got to think about taking lessons at some point if you're looking to improve. Like there's people, and again, we see irregulars all the time, right?
Oh, yeah.
The thing that bugs me is that they kind of come up to me and they'll kind of like hint at like, oh man, what should I be doing out there? Oh man, I just didn't have it today. And it's like, come to me, take one lesson for an hour, and I guarantee you will learn so much and you'll work on so many things. And then you can go implement that in game versus playing 1 million open play sessions and never take a lesson, never get better. So if you have a couple bucks to spend, probably not during the holiday season because you're probably running out of money for Christmas presents, but maybe after, take some lessons. Lessons are very, very important. And I always have good feedback from people that take them.
Okay.
So there you go. Bingo.
You want okay? Should I? Okay, I'll give my hot take.
Okay, go ahead.
You want the truth? I'm assuming.
Go ahead.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know if. Again, this is my hot take. So
you've never taken one, correct?
I have not. This is my hot take. So if again, take it with a grain of salt. I think everyone has their own spending priorities, and lessons are not one of them. I have been fortunate.
I highly agree with that.
I have been fortunate enough that Matt has been one of my good friends and has helped me along my whole pickleball journey. So theoretically, if you look at it from a different perspective, he's probably given me a lot more tips than
you probably had 20 lessons just on words that I've said.
So something like that. But my hot take is I don't think you need to take a lesson to get better, especially at a lower level.
Okay.
So I think now, for me, from now until I get to a 4 or 5-ish and maybe at around a 4 or 5, I would definitely consider starting to pay someone for a lesson because I think that's where technicalities become a lot more important and the fundamentals of it. But I think right now it's all you have to do at a low level is one, watch film, learn positioning, record your own gameplay, watch your own positioning, compare that and see what you need to do. And 2, all you have to really do is work on serves, returns, drives, and drops. Those 4 shots, I think if you don't take a lesson and you just drill those only, and you just work on the very basic fundamentals, I think that'll shoot you up to a 4.0 with no issue. I don't think that there are many things to learn from a 3.0 to a 4.0 that you would learn in a lesson that you can't just figure out that you're doing it wrong in an open play. I think that if you spend that time and money to drill and get a basket of balls, you get tubes to pick up your ball, and you really just hammer down on like perfecting your third shot drop, then I think that's where it's a little better money spent. And then once you get to a 4.0 to 4.5 level, and then you kind of plateau out a little more, you're like, okay, well, how do I get to that next level? And that's when like you work on aggressive dinks. So you learn to put topspin on your dinks. You learn to put backspin on your dinks. You learn more about the form. You learn more about how to push someone out wide. You learn more about patience and stuff. Because the reality is most people are at about a 3.5 to 4.0 level in the world, I would say. That's probably the most common. You think lower?
Way to 4.0?
Okay. Sorry. That's probably, probably is a stretch.
I would say 3.0.
But I think there are groups of people, like if someone came up to me, I would say, and they were like, well, what's your opinion on what I need to work on? I think most 4.0s are pretty general of like, hey, you should work on getting up to the kitchen. You should work on your body positioning. You should work on your drops, right? I think it's pretty obvious answers. And I think you could ask anyone, you know, but then now that like I want to get better, now it's like, okay, well, I need to ask someone higher level than me. So I'll ask Nate Severs, I'll ask Barber, like,
sure.
How do I get better? So they'll give like tips along the way. But once you get to that 4.0, 4.3, 4.5 level, that's when it's like, okay, now I really want to start taking it seriously. I really want to pay money to get to that next level.
Let me compare it to golf here. So I like that take.
Sure.
So let's say you go to a range, you're pretty crappy. Let's say you're a 20 handicap, and you ask 15 handicap, what am I doing wrong? Do you think they're going to tell you, like, and improve your game? I think they're going to make you worse. And I just don't think they know enough, and they're not very intricate, and they're obviously not a pro by any sort of the imagination. Or let's say you ask a 10 handicapper, right?
Sure.
So I would say maybe a 10 handicapper is the 4.0 in pickleball, and the 3.0 is the 20, let's say.
Okay.
I think that getting advice from a 10 handicap in golf would probably make someone's game worse, just because they're not explaining the game nearly well enough as a pro would, and they're not telling you the right things. And they don't know the mechanics properly. There's so much in pickleball that even at the base level, you have to explain it correctly and very clearly for them to click.
Sure.
And I don't think the average 4.0 could do that. So I love your hot take, but I would disagree. I would say get something from a professional that would know more.
Okay.
But
that's fair.
I like your stance. I like your stance. That's good. So what else we got? Let's go to your last one here. So so if you wear glasses
for the record, this is from Josiah.
Is
I did
it?
not
Okay.
say this.
Okay, so this is a listener hot question or hot take.
So from Josiah, he said, if you wear glasses, you're asking to be body bagged. So, okay, on our Instagram, I said, let me know your hot takes. Tell me if you want to be anonymous or not. Because I didn't want to put people on blast.
Okay.
And he said, if you wear glasses, you're asking to be body bags. And he also said, let them know I'm out here. So
he wants to smoke. Is that
what
you're
to
saying?
smoke, which I respect. I really respect
Let's
that.
go, Josiah.
That is a hot take, Josiah.
That's funny.
I don't think that if someone wears glasses, I don't think they're a bigger target.
I don't think so either.
If anything, I'd probably try to be a little more careful.
I think we both disagree with that hot take. I think it's really funny. And I don't know how serious he is to this, but if you wear glasses, you're asked to be body bagged? I completely disagree. It's just a safety precaution, right?
That's hilarious. So.
I would think. I don't. Is he coming from the stance of like the opponent? If they see someone with glasses, they want to body bag them more.
I think
is that where he's going with that?
I think so.
That's funny.
I don't really know what he means by this one, but
yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I disagree with that. I think
I respect that, Josiah.
That's funny. Though.
I respect that. So if anyone here is wearing glasses, you should body bag Josiah.
If you meet a Josiah at an open play, just assume it's him and go body bag him.
Yeah. Okay.
So that he can eat his words.
I think that's
pretty much it for hot takes. That was a long, good segment. I like that.
Yeah. So every 10th episode, like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, until we run out of hot takes, we'll do hot takes like that. Just kind of.
I think that's like the best topic you can do. It's like it's almost like first take. Like that's why all those sports shows are so viral and so watched, because everyone at home can relate and they debate like with you while you're talking.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm sure there's people watching now that are like have their own thoughts on things. They're disagreeing with both of us. Yeah. I think that's fun. I think it's fun to debate stuff. And
it's cool because everyone has their own personal opinion.
Yeah.
You know, like I think you're dumb.
Correct. Well, there is no debate on that. That's not a hot take, dude. Man. That's a cold take. That's cold pizza, dude.
Cold pizza.
That's ice cold. Matty Ice.
Matty Ice.
Matty Icicle.
All right. Well,
moving on.
We are about an hour and 25. We started like 5 minutes after, so we're really only about an hour and 20. It's also almost midnight, so.
And guess who has to wake up at 5 a.m.? Your boy.
I feel like you have to be up earlier.
Well, my drive's shorter now, so.
You used to be there at 5:30.
No, like 5:45. 5. Tim will be there, so he'll open. Yeah. So I get to sleep in an extra 10 minutes. Yay. So PPA Daytona, we'll just go over this very quickly. Just a very quick summarization and wrap up of the most recent PPA tournament that happened at Daytona. This place is it's Holly Hill, I believe is the city. It's a pretty cool venue. It has one like semi-indoor court. I've been there. And then it has like 2 courts adjacent to it that are also like semi-indoor where it's open space with there's a covered area. It's kind of a cool venue. I kind of like it. Good vibes over there. So some interesting winners. So Augie Guh. You're a big fan of Augie, correct?
Love Augie.
Is he your like top 3?
To be honest, I didn't really know who he was. I knew him because he trains with Jordan Briones.
Sammy Lee. Yes, he does.
So I watched some of those videos. That's the only reason I know that. Also, Augie Guh. Well, not the Guh. Augie is a cool name.
Yeah, it is. It's sick.
It's
Augie
cool.
Guh is his last name. G.E. Augustus is his full name. I'm just going to call him Augustus because that's
Augustus.
A badass
that's
name.
Sick.
Dude, I wish that was my middle name, bro. I would go by Augustus. Could you imagine my middle name's like Maximilian or Matthiasen or something? God, that would be so cool. Mom, you should have named me Matthiasen.
You could change it.
I could go to court. Let's change it to Matthiasen. That's been my nickname before, and I really appreciate that. So I think it's fun. So he partnered with J.W. Johnson, who is an absolute demon. And since there's no Ben Johns, Gabe Tardio partnered with Andre Dascu. They lost in the semis.
Yep.
So that set up a final that J.W. Johnson and Augie Guh won the men's, which is kind of a surprise winner. I think Augie, that might be his first gold or second.
Yeah,
so congrats to him.
It might be his first, but
That's awesome.
Remember.
Good stuff, dude. Chris Hayworth won singles. Pretty awesome.
No way, Cliff and Riley Newman did pretty well, too.
Yeah, they made the finals. They're the ones that beat Andre and Gabe.
Oh, yeah.
That's unbelievable. What a win. Like,
it's kind of surprising.
You should go in the duper and see how much they went up. Because that's a pretty freaking good win, man.
You think so?
I mean, good God. Yeah. I mean, with how the reliability is obviously like freaking to the roof, so probably didn't move that much, but very impressive win for them. So they did well. They made the finals, and then Catherine Parenteau won singles, which honestly for me I'm a fan of hers. I think that's super cool to see her in the winner's circle again. So congrats to her on getting gold in singles. So do you have?
Did you know that? Did you watch the men's doubles championship?
No.
When's it 5 games?
Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty cool. It was 11-8 in the fifth, I think.
11-8 in the fifth. That's crazy.
That's awesome. J-Dub also won mixed, so he went double gold. He won with Georgia in mixed.
Georgia also won double mix.
That's true. She won with Annalie Waters.
What's in the Johnson's water?
She did not lose a single game either in those finals, I believe.
And it's funny because you can hear, like, Annalie Waters and Ben Johns. But now it's, instead of saying Waters and Johns, it's Waters and Johnson. Funny.
I never thought about that, actually. That's nice.
That's very nice.
So that's the last tournament of 2025. That's a wrap for PPA. Congrats to the growth of PPA. This honestly is a historic year, 2025. I think we'll remember this for a long time. Connor Pardo, the creator of PPA, the owner, he talked about it a couple tournaments ago, and he was just like, dude, this year for us was massive and monumental for the growth. So good job, PPA. That's a wrap. Next tournament will be the Masters, the 12th through the 18th. And then Minnesota. Probably will be snowing. The 19th through the 26th of January. So they are coming in town. Get your tickets. Come watch me. And I want Roman to play, but he is refusing. Says it's not worth it. So I'm sad. That makes me sad. I want to root for you.
I don't want to pay $140.
It's expensive, man. It's really expensive.
But I am going there Friday. I already bought tickets for Saturday.
Nice.
And I might go play at the new Pickle in the Middle facility in Lakeville.
Ah, sure.
They have a ton of courts. So
how many?
12? I don't know, 18 or something.
Holy crap.
It's a huge facility.
Good God. This is a massive warehouse. It's got to be loud as crap, and there's no soundproofing.
I have no idea, but that's pretty cool.
Interesting.
Maybe it's not 18. I don't remember.
It's a lot. But, and then women's doubles, again, like we mentioned before, Tyra made the championship. Always rooting for her. Go see our YouTube video with her. Playing her in a game. Roman teams up with her against me and Tommy, and it was a very, very close battle. It actually went extra points in both of them. Pretty cool. So it did not end at 11 for either game, just as a little tip there. So
I was actually super excited because Tyra's my number one female that I love watching.
Yep.
And I actually followed along with her from the semis to the championship. So I actually got to watch them. And some of the comments that some things that people have been saying is like, in the Tyra video, she made you look silly.
Mm-hmm.
And I've said this before.
This is true.
But my gap from me to you is pretty large, right? From a 4-0 to a 5-0 is pretty large. And from a 5-0 to a 6-0 is huge too.
Yes, right? It is.
That's even significant. That's, to me, even bigger. And then when she played Annalie Waters and Georgia Johnson,
yeah.
I mean, Tyra still did very well, but you could tell there's still a big gap there. And
yeah, Annalie
it's incredible just seeing that level of competition. So
Annalie's duper is 0.4 more than any other woman.
That's
her alone. Yeah, dude, she's different, man. She's different, Kat. That's why she wins everything. She's the unstoppable force in pickleball.
That's also, so circling back to how can we make PPA a little more entertaining to watch?
Okay.
I think it'd be really fun to see 4-0s, two 4-0s play, I don't know, Annalie Waters and Anna Bright. Just to see how
it would have to be 2 5-0s, because 4-0s it would not even be
just to show the comparison. That's what I think golf needs to do is, if there's the Masters in golf, right? Throw a 10 handicap out there and let them see. Throw a scratch golfer out there and let them see how hard it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not easy. So it's it really makes the high level women not look cool, because they're playing very high level and they're playing people around their level. But like I said, like a lot of people have been commenting on the entire video and saying like, Roman looks like a 3-0, Roman's a 2-0. Like,
I don't think they understand how good she is.
yeah,
They don't understand. She's a top 5 player in the freaking world, guys.
Yeah, and it's like I'm playing with her too, and like my nerves are huge. Like my first drop wasn't even to the kitchen line.
You were trying to get up there.
Yeah, I was literally scared. So it's like, yeah, and so that's what I'm saying is like watch them
get
in
perspective.
person. Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Well, watch them in person, and it's just incredible what they can do.
Is insane. But yeah, like you get out on the court
So
with
fun
them,
to watch
and
them though.
it's
Yeah.
another level
Oh,
of
yeah.
like realizing how good they really are, how fast their hands are. That's the thing to me, that like their reaction time and how they're able to hit every single ball in the exact middle of the paddle coming at 100 miles. It's so insane how they're able to get their paddle to the right position.
Like I said, it's just like
It's mesmerizing.
it's something that you don't even realize how good people actually are until you actually start playing with them.
Correct. That's correct. I would agree with
It's
that.
amazing.
It
It really brings your perspective in pickleball so much better, so much more open. Like
How much spin they have.
yeah, it's incredible.
Their placement.
So big shout out to Tyra for making it to the gold. Love watching her. Love watching that. Yeah, super excited to watch the Masters in pickleball for sure, and to
All
just
white.
watch in Lakeville. That'll be incredible.
Two really good tournaments to start out the year.
Yeah.
Two of my favorites, actually. I love the Masters, and then, of course, Minnesota's my favorite.
They didn't have PPA Lakeville last year, right?
No, I did not.
Okay.
They took a year off, but they had it the previous 2 years. So
There
our
also might be a
second to last
secret
segment,
that Matt
I
and
guess.
I are flying out to the Masters
I cannot confirm that.
to partner up
That would
in the pro main draw.
and get absolutely stopped.
Just kidding.
But
You're
your
not
duper's
doing
going to
that.
go up because we're going to get like 1 point.
So, beat the spread.
Yeah, beat the spread. 0.5 is the spread.
Just kidding. We're not going to the Masters. I
No,
wish.
we're not. I would love that.
Unless-
California. I will be going to California next year. Book it.
Unless someone wants to pay for our flight plans and travel plans.
I promise you, I will be, dude. I went to California for a pickleball tournament last year. I will be doing the same. No, it was 2 years ago. I will be doing that in 2026.
If someone has
I'm
a
going to
private
Cali.
jet, please contact me and fly me out there, and I will gladly record you.
Bingo. There you go. That's the deal.
And I will buy you a beer.
Beer.
1 beer.
What a compensation. You're such a nice guy.
Thank you.
All right, so we'll move on here to listener questions. So we got, 3 questions that we got?
Yeah, we're gonna save some for another one. So let's have you pick which questions you want to talk about.
Okay. So let's go Nicole Tay
Okay.
for our first question here. And if we want to do more, if we got time, we'll do another one, depending how long this is. So her question is, what's in your everyday bag versus what's in your tournament bag? So what is your answer to that question? What's different in your everyday
Let's
versus
talk
a
about just
tournament
differences.
bag? Yeah.
Great question. Major difference would be snacks, sugar,
Consumables.
consumables. Yep.
Yep.
A towel, extra clothes, an extra paddle.
Okay. Grips maybe, or do you always have that in your
I always
bag?
have grips.
You always have grips?
Just in case.
Okay. You always have like a cleaning block, like a carbon
always
block.
have a carbon block. Always have a tripod.
Always have a tripod. That's an interesting one. I think a lot of people, the difference between those two would be a tripod. They would carry one to a tournament.
Always
They
have a
wanna film.
tripod.
Always
Because
have a
if I
tripod.
have a good game that I'm playing for fun in an open play or just
Sure.
against
Sure.
friends, I want to be able to record it.
Sure.
I feel like I'm missing something.
Obviously, you got electrolytes. What about electrolytes?
Yeah, consumables.
Yeah.
Electrolytes. I said towel.
Yep.
Arm sleeves.
Yeah. Do you carry arm? You don't carry arm sleeves in your bag normally, do you?
I usually do. I don't wear them.
Just because they don't
very
take a lot of
often.
space up?
Yeah, just because it doesn't take much space. Kind of like my knee sleeve. I don't usually wear my knee sleeve unless it's like a more competitive game
Sure.
or if my knee's been kind of bothering me. But
Yep.
I try not to because I kind of believe that if you don't wear your knee sleeve, kind of like an ankle brace, my belief is if you don't have to wear it, like an ankle brace, don't wear it.
Because you're using it as like a crutch almost.
Yeah, so that way you can kind of strengthen up your body in the meantime. Whether that's true or not, I don't actually know, but that's what I believe, and it makes sense. Like if your body's depending on a brace to keep your body healthy, then it's hard to repair.
Like lidocaine. Like, would you ever? Let's say you don't really have space to carry this. You would take this to a tournament, not normal, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In a tournament bag, I always carry a lot of medical sort of thing. So it goes from KT tape to pre-wrap,
Tiger
athletic
balm?
tape, I always have Tiger balm just because it's small and easy.
Okay.
Lidocaine, icy hot. I'm very injury prone, if I'm being honest.
I was gonna say this is a lot of items, man. We got a lot of stuff.
Advil, all that stuff. So that's kind of heavier for tournaments, but yeah.
Trying to think of like what I would bring. I would say like to a tournament, I make sure that I have at least 2 or 3 of the balls they're using in the tournament, so that in case like the tournament director there or the balls are being used or they don't want to give you one, you have some to practice with.
I don't ever bring my own ball.
Really?
Never.
Interesting. You've never run into the circumstance where you can't get one to practice with?
They have to provide one. It's a tournament.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, for practice?
They usually have warm-up balls.
Practice? Yeah. Most of them, I would say. Like, PPA doesn't give them out, as an example.
Really?
New lifetime balls? They got to save that money, though.
Yeah, it's probably because people steal them and stuff.
Oh,
so.
Absolutely. They ain't giving it back. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I guess in a local tournament, you would more than likely give it back.
Yeah. I haven't played PPA, so I don't actually know. But what if we try to steal a... Let's do this. The goal is to steal one lifetime ball at the PPA Lakeville.
That's our goal?
I'm just kidding. We're not going to steal.
Yeah, of course not. We'd never, ever do that, right? We don't do those things. Of course not.
Just kidding. For the
Especially
record, we are not actually going to steal any balls. So
they did give me one the last PPA.
Very nice.
It was in the morning. I don't, during the day, I don't think they would ever do that.
Okay.
They gave me that towel for free too. I was absolutely shocked. Usually they're so like stingy on things.
I actually do need a little towel like that.
Yeah, no, it's sick. It's actually
that's a nice
dude, it's super sick.
It's a nice towel.
It is. So obviously that's it for listener questions. I would say, do you want to save some or do you want to do one of the two really quick?
Let's save the other two.
Okay. We got the giveaway announcements.
So our editor sent us a question. Mark Steenison sent us a question. Basically, they're both saying, describe your journey in pickleball and how you started.
Okay.
We'll save that for another podcast because
those are great questions.
Yeah, very good questions, but a little too deep for us to answer right now.
Yep.
We got to think about those a little more. So we're just going to end out the podcast with the PPA news.
I have a small fake gift for you. Are you ready for this? I think you really need this because you're struggling in your game, and me and Wednesday League and everything. There you go. I think you could use that right now. This is a book that Roman needs to listen to every single page. He needs to read every single word intricately, probably 3 times over. It's called The Pickleball Book for Beginners. What do you think of that? Do you think that's the best gift you've ever gotten in your life?
Thank you for this gift.
You're welcome. I think it would help you immensely because...
Is there an audiobook?
No, you have to read it. I could create an audiobook for you. I'll read it and you can listen to my voice.
Backhand. The backhand ground stroke is for when you're trying to hit a shot traveling opposite your paddle arm.
There you go.
Some people use this as their primary shot, but the backhand is mainly used for when the ball is moving in the opposite direction. This wording's weird.
Well, it's for beginners, and I think Roman could learn a lot. So there you go. Happy Christmas. That's my one gift to you. I'm
so glad that you got me a gift that you re-gifted.
Yeah, I am joking. My coworker actually got me this as a joke.
It's not for me?
No.
Oh,
This is technically mine. I get what you can certainly have it, but he got as a joke for beginners. I thought it was really funny. I do play like a beginner sometimes for sure, but
I was a little sad. I was a little excited to get a gift.
Well, yeah, here. There you go.
Thanks.
Happy Christmas.
Our next pod is actually me reading this to you guys the whole time.
Yeah.
Chapter 1. Pickleball history. Oh, God.
That's funny.
Well, thanks for this not gift.
Bingo. All right, wrap. That's it. Then we'll...
Wait. No, it's not.
Yeah, because then we're going to do the video with the
All right,
conclusion,
guys.
right?
That is all we have in episode number 10. You got to listen to some hot takes. Hope you guys had a little fun with that. Let us know if you agree or disagree with some of these hot takes. We'd love to hear some more of your hot takes down in the comments below. We will be back next Tuesday at midnight, and that is when the giveaway will actually end. So what we are going to do is we are going to basically make a quick little snippet. We'll turn it into a short as well, but we'll basically add on to the podcast. So we will be in different clothes, and we will pick a winner live on the podcast. So be ready to, I guess, you don't have to look forward to that because it'll actually be on this video, on this next podcast anyway. So that's kind of why we will be in different outfits and picking that winner. So shout out to this winner. Thanks for participating in our giveaway. Hope you guys like it. But yeah, we will see you guys next Tuesday once we film more.
See you for episode 11. Oh,
see
boy.
See ya, episode 11.
Bye. Oh, I'm sorry, Ollie. I'm sorry. I was just hugging you. I'm sorry. That was a loud screech.
Yeah,
Bye-bye, guys.
This is like animal abuse.
I was trying to give him a hug. I was giving him a hug like this.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to the end of our podcast. It's podcast number 10, where the winner is revealed.
Yes, the winner of the gigantic giveaway where we have $750 value in prizes. Very excited to give this away to one lucky winner.
I told Matt I felt bad as I was looking at our prizes, and we should have had like 6 winners because some of these prizes are really good. So
they are. They're awesome.
See. But this one lucky winner is gonna be, I hope happy.
They're not. We were reselecting.
I hope I win.
Is your name in there? We might have to double check.
It is not. So basically what is going to happen is Matt and I have entered these names in there. It looks like there's about 200 entries. I double checked and I triple checked that we have all of our names. Again, big shout out to all of you guys. Thank you for subscribing and following our channel along with tagging some other people.
Mm-hmm. Get those extra entries, man.
Yeah, and then shout out to the people that we don't really know too. Like there's been quite a few people that I saw, some from California, one from Texas, one from Burnsville. Shout out to those people that
awesome.
I have no idea who they actually are. So if you guys ever see us in person, like especially at PPA Lakeville,
yeah,
come up to us. That guy from Burnsville, it's more directed towards you. So
no, fly in from Texas.
Fly in
just to say hi, and then you can fly back.
Fly in. So what we are going to do. Okay, so I have everyone's names entered. I've already shuffled it, but I'm going to keep shuffling it. I'm just going to keep clicking this. So, Matt, whenever you want me to stop, tell me when to stop, and I will stop.
Okay, stop.
Okay, so all the names are shuffled on our random wheel generator now. Let's click to spin.
All right.
You got the honors, Matt. I'm a little nervous.
Okay.
I'm nervous right now.
I'm going to click the spin.
So what's going to happen is we will probably reach out through Instagram. It's probably a little easier for us to DM you.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on who you are, we'll let you pick your paddle and then see if you want to. If you're local, then you'll get everything that we said earlier. If you are out of state, we will talk to you about a prize, I guess. So yeah.
Yeah, we'll get you something.
But yeah, we will
ship some merch to them
maybe some merch or something. But it is currently a little past midnight right now. All the entries are officially closed. Let's go.
Let's do this.
I'm nervous.
Are you ready?
I'm nervous.
Here it is. Matt Hogdog. Just kidding. All right, here we go.
Oh my God.
Dude, look at this thing go. Marley Heidi. Congratulations.
It's actually Marley Heidegger, but I was too lazy because I typed her name 7 times. So.
Well, nice job, Mr. Lazy.
Wow. Oh, you type in all
I'm
200 entries in by yourself, especially Marley Heidegger every single time. That's
true. That is
true. A lot of work.
Marley Hyde, MH, same initials as me.
MH.
It was just destiny.
Maha.
Maha. There we go.
Mahi.
Awesome. Congratulations, Marley.
All right, Marley, congratulations. We will reach out to you through Instagram. Make sure that you don't give Mr. Tyler anything at all.
Correct.
Big congrats to you. So, again, thanks for following us. Really appreciate your support. So, we will see you soon.
We'll do another giveaway soon.
Yeah, we'll do another giveaway.
Keep on the lookout.
See you soon, guys.
See ya. Wow.